They put in almost 2,000 hours this year coaching and teaching you all. So thank you. Also, how many parents do we have here tonight? Raise your hand. Parents? Thank you all for coming tonight. We appreciate you being here. Thank you for sending your kids to TSD. We love them all, and we're happy that they're here. Thank you all for coming. But the reason we're here, who? Right, Thomas, the players. It's because of you why we're here. So thank you for this year, doing your best, playing hard. Next year we expect you to do better, right? We're always expecting you to get better. But this year, you've had an outstanding year. So thank you all to the players. Thank you. Tonight we have some special guests. First, I'd like to introduce our superintendent, Mr. Alan Milka. Our director of instruction, Mrs. Elaine Alexander. Our director of student life, Dr. Steve Farmer. And I always mess this up. The director of special projects, but it's not a special project. Y'all, every time I say that, I'm sorry. Oliver Lane. He does everything on campus to make the campus look good. You all will notice the football field as you drive off campus tonight. They've been improving they're updating the bleachers and adding an ADA bathroom and sidewalk. We also added a new long jump ramp and a new pad for the shot put and discus. Oliver helped plan that and get it done, so thank you for him. And the director of the ERC, Miss Judy Berkshire, is here tonight. And you will notice there are a lot of familiar faces and some faces that are not so familiar for you all, but we have several former coaches, former players, alumni. So if you all don't mind, just stand up and let those players, our current players, see who all you are. Okay, it's here. Stand up, please. I'm so happy you all are here tonight because they're the future. You are the past. You have great memories about TSD, right? Later, how long? Let's see, 90s? So in about 20 years, when you all come back, you'll be sitting over there, and maybe me, maybe the next person will say, you have good memories about TSD. And you will. You will remember TSD, right? Yes. I'm assuming you say yes. All right. Well, are you ready to start our program tonight? We have a lot of awards to give out tonight. First, we'll start with cheerleading. The coaches are Ginger Henderson and Lauren Mack.
The girls had a really good year during football season and basketball season. They met new friends at Mason-Dixon tournament in Louisiana. We were involved in an ice storm in Louisiana. Didn't think that would happen in Louisiana, but it did. The girls have improved their skills also this year. We got Ashley to whisper when she was cheering. Okay, now for the awards for the girls. Our first award is the Sheila Dixon Cheerleader Captain Award. This goes to Monisha. The second award is the Gladys Jane Award. That goes to Ashley. Our third award is the Academic Cheerleader Award. This is for the girl with the highest grade point average. This goes again to Ashley. Moving on back. Daddy, get ready for the picture this time. Last year we started the Purple Heart Award. Goes to the person who best tried hard, made good effort, may not have been the best player on the team, but who worked hard, gave all their heart. We had 2 this year, one for football and one for basketball season. Football Cheerleader Award goes to Laura Johnson. The Basketball Purple Heart Award goes to Michelle. She's not here tonight. So, only Purple Heart Award did. Nobody Purple Heart wants to come get it? We'll give it to her later. Okay. Thank you.
All right, I'm already out of order, so I'm just going to change it back to the beginning. The John Ringel Award, that's our middle school award, and Bill Osborne will be presenting that. They gave it last week in the rec banquet.
Okay, the Regal Award was decided on by 2 coaches, basketball coach for the boys middle school team, and the girls volleyball and basketball coach for the middle school teams. They were chosen for their high character and their wonderful work ethic that they showed through the full year. And the girls' winner was Shannon Murray. And
Okay, next is volleyball. And I also want to explain a little bit about the teams whenever you all come up. We'll be mentioning your name or saying your names to present your letter certificate, and then just stand behind the interpreter's table, right around in there. That way, everyone can see who's signing up here. And then we will mention who wins the award, and then you can come up and get your picture here, okay? So when they mention your name, come up, get your letter certificate, and then stand right back there, okay? So next is volleyball, and our coaches are Sharon Brown and Jeannie Fair. You all see this? How many former players have? So you kept it, it's precious to you, right? Yeah. This, you're on a team and you finish the year, you get a letter. You'll see there's different sports. Your first year on a team, you get the letter. Plus, which sport you play? Football, basketball, track, volleyball, cheerleading. And then you'll see a bar. The bar is for your second, third, fourth year. Also, some of you all are captains. So you'll get a captain pin. Whenever you get these, your bars, your letters, your pins, keep them. Some of you may want to put it on a jacket. That jacket is from Bill Hay. He gave it to me when we had the big banner pep rally in Meg and Jim. He's kept that since 1969. It's precious to him. And he gave it to the school, so we'll keep it as a reminder for you all to know what to do with your letter. Okay? This is very important. Keep it. Cherish it. Like they did. Okay?
Where are my girls? Nobody. There they are. I can't remember when I've had so much fun being a volleyball coach. What a wonderful year. And also the best Mason-Dixon tournament ever. Right here at TSD. It's awesome. Yeah, girls, why don't you come and stand in the front here so we can all see you. Girls, question. Who do you think helped us to win our game against Mississippi? UT Lady Ball showed up, right? And they were all sitting in that front row, encouraging us and making us excited to play. And we did beat Mississippi for the first time in a long time. That was a wonderful memory for me. I can remember sitting on the bench, and at the last point, all of us were holding hands, just ready for that last one to finish. And I was so proud of you all. We were fourth place, Mason-Dixon tournament. It's something that I will always remember. This team, this one. Thank you, girls. I love you. Now for your letters. First, Charity Bailey. Charity. Demetria Beasley, our captain as well. Michaela, our setter. She made the all-tournament team with the Mason-Dixon tournament as well. Awesome player. Amber Holmes, freshman. She has a wonderful future in volleyball. She's an awesome player. And her sister, the older sister, Dominique Holmes. She was our number one killed person. She was at the net, yeah, not in real life, yeah. Jessica Solomon, not here. Hannah Strickland. Hannah was an awesome manager. She just did everything we needed, always there. Very, very dependable. Destiny Irene Faith Thompson. Played a lot this year, did a great job. Valeria Tipton. Another great player. Good server. Okay. Now for the awards. First of all, the most improved player. This girl had a lot of responsibility to try to learn a lot of different things this year. We depended on her along with Michaela to be our setter. She was just always paying attention. My mind sees her just kind of following the ball and turning in a circle in front of the net. She was just so cute and so wonderful. That is Amber. The second award is our Viking Heart Award. This player really, in a lot of ways, owns my heart because she is so enthusiastic. She loves the game the same as I do. Nice to meet you. And finally, our most valuable player. It will not take long to figure out who that is. We put on her so much this year. Michaela Evans. We had 2 girls to make the all-district team. That was voted on by the coaches in the district. No kind of benefit to that. You showed your level of skill by your play through the year and at the tournament. Those 2 girls are Michaela and Dominique. Last, we had one All-American by the Deaf Digest. I've not had an All-American in a long time in volleyball, and I'm really proud of that. Michaela. As your picture, along with the inscription. So you will not forget what you looked like when you were 18. And finally, the Marie Wooten Spirit Award, a very special award that we give annually to honor and remember our volleyball girl who passed away. So it seems like several years ago, not that long ago. She was an awesome supporter of the team. She tried her best. She had the kind of spirit that you want. And this year, that award goes to Destiny. Girls, we need to say thank you to Mrs. Alexander, Mr. Milka, Luke, and Jean Fair for making this tournament and this year so special. Thank you. That's all.
Before we do football, we get your attention to the middle of the program. You can kind of follow along with the accomplishments this year for each sport. And also, if you want, you can, on the back, you can write the winners of each award. Kind of keep a little historical memo for yourselves. Memento. The next awards we'll do tonight are for football, and our coaches are Barry Swafford, Jordan Cooper, and Bill Osborne.
Mr. Naldo, we need to save time, right? So football players, come on up, please. Okay, go ahead and call the football players. You'll receive your letters. Rashard Witherspoon. Rashard, come on up. Hunter Johnson. Jamal Shaw. Nikia Johnson. Larry Lacey. Ladarius Robinson. James Oliver. Javier Lucia. Go ahead and Tori Lipper. William Hansler. Carlos India. Head on to the back so people can see. Going back here. Clarence Cunningham. Christian Osborne. Tristan Webster. Cornelius Johnson. Ethan Burrell. Fernando Marquez. Kendall Porter. And the manager, Ms. Al Sanchez. Squishing does me too rough. Okay, for the manager, start of the season, we have 4 managers. The rain and the storms, the game situations, the manager who stayed through the underground. That boy who's the winner. See what is it, the award. The person who all told position, responsibilities, offense, defense, any position the coach asked of you. You did the best in training, best attitude. The winner of this year is Rashad. Now for the Viking Heart Award. The three of us think this is a very important one. I know that Alan Olka and Elena Alexander think the same. This award means that it's the best story of patience, planning, attitude, training, practice, and the best player, a good player who does what the coaches want, who represents the school very well, right? Am I right? Yes. The honor, very big honor, Jamal. We have two special awards for football. One award is called the Bob Matthews Award, the Defense Award. My assistant coach Jordan did the offense defense award.
Obviously, it's really difficult to pick one player on defense or offense for the best, but staff, we discussed a lot. We finally decided on one player, and the player who's going to win the defensive award for this year is Ladarius Ross.
Okay, we have one special award left. TSDAA Association honor will come up. The officer, will you please come up to present?
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and introduce ourselves. My name is Penny Oates. My name is Wendy Anderson. That's my son. I'm the treasurer for TSDA, and this is Lindy. She's the secretary for TSDA. This is the award. It's set up by TSDA. It replaces the Jill Atkins Memory Award, which was filled after 21 years. So this football player who showed sportsmanship, leadership, the winner is, what's his name? Tristan Webster. Is for an individual, but the big trophy keeps in the gym.
multiple our football programs tonight. We want to thank Dick for helping us with our statistics throughout the season. Also, would like to thank Ethan Swafford for helping with the student volunteer while he was a guide. I'd like to thank the assistant coaches. Good job.
Okay, next I would like to invite Michelle Swafford up to announce the homecoming queen.
Hi, I'm Michelle Swafford, and I'm the director of the homecoming course. So I'm curious, who wants to be homecoming queen? Nobody? No one wants to be the homecoming queen? Just one person? Really? I don't think so. I'm sure y'all want to be the homecoming queen. Okay, let's be honest, okay? So how do you become the homecoming queen? Come on, I need the answers. How do we become the homecoming queen? Graduation? No, the homecoming queen. How do you become the homecoming queen? Okay, so good grades, a good leader, be a good role model. I just want to make sure that y'all remember and have it in your head, because in the fall, we're going to be looking at candidates, and then the teachers will pick. Okay? So keep up the good job. Okay, recently in the fall, in 2013, the homecoming queen candidates, I want them to come up and stand so they can see who you all are. Is Kelsey here? Kelsey? It's hard to see. Is that all? Wait, can y'all go over there so they can see you? Okay, I want in order, seniors, juniors. Where are the juniors? Okay. All right, here's the seniors. Don't get in the light, it's fine. Just move over a little bit. Perfect. Now the seniors. You're done. So finally, what are you going to do after? You're going to keep up with your being a role model for TSD. You're going to keep up with the leadership and being a good example. So people can look at you and know how to be a good homecoming queen. So congratulations. So now the juniors. Now this year we're going to be seniors, so you have to take advantage of it and keep up with your good behavior. And then if you're sophomore, you have to keep up with your good behavior. Who's left? The juniors, seniors, sophomores. You just have to keep up.
Okay, next we have the Lady let you all know, Richard Davis, he's coached the lady for 29 years. How many played under Richard? Any former players played under Richard? Manager? 29 years he coached the Lady Vikings basketball team here at TSD. This year, he called me. He said, I think it's time to step down coaching. What do you think I said? No, not now. Wait 2 years for Mason-Dixon girls here. Wait. No. He said it was time. He was ready. So I respected that decision. We will really miss Richard being on the sidelines of basketball games this year. So whenever you see him in school, thank you for his time. 29 years he coached basketball here at the Lady Vikings. All total, he's coached 36 years. And he's played since he was 8. He told me, he said, this fall, it'll really feel weird when basketball starts and I'm sitting at home. We were sad that he's leaving, but we were happy to think about the future of basketball and keeping up with the foundation that Richard set here at TSD. We're proud of Richard and we're happy that he is content with his decision. So when you see him at school, thank him for his time here. So with that, I'm going to invite Donna Stennett and Brooke Ulrich for the awards.
Will all the basketball girl players come up? Okay, first I just want to say this was my first year as a coach and assistant coach for Richard, and I had a great time with the girls. We got to know each other a little bit better. And it was a wonderful experience, and we had a winning record this year. We were 10-9, which was awesome. It has not happened in 8 years. Okay, the first player is Charity Bailey. Demetria Kingsley. She was also a captain this year. Carly Cutshaw. She was a manager for us. Athena, freshman this year. Michaela Evans. She was a captain also. Samantha. Amber Holmes. A freshman this year. Our 6th man. Did a wonderful job. Dominique. She was a captain also. Amanda Beeson. Laura Johnson. Jada Pittman. Hannah Strickland. Destiny Thompson. She was a manager also. Valeria Tipton. Alexis Whittington. Last Kaylin. She was a manager this year. Okay, we're going to start with the awards. Our leading rebounder and our our scorer this year was Michaela Evans. Okay, our best defensive player this year was Amber Holmes. She really stepped up her game this year and did an amazing job. We had two most improved players this year. The first one was Laura Johnson. And our second player was Jada Pittman. This is our coaches award. This player again might not have been the best player, but they worked really hard in practice. They showed us a lot, outside of the gym. Valerita. And Amanda. This was our Viking Heart Award, and this goes to the person who had a lot of Viking pride. They were proud of their team. They encouraged their players and each other. Just did an amazing job with Diamond. And then we had one player that was All-American by the Deaf Digest, and that was Michaela Evans. Okay, this was our award, what for? Sportsmanship award at the Mason-Dixon tournament. These girls, they made me so proud. They went to all the games. They cheered for other teams. South Carolina, Kentucky, they cheered for all the teams. Louisiana, everyone. It was amazing. So you all can give this to Mr. Mocha. It's his favorite award. Oh, and the team together.
Next, I want to invite the coaches of the Vikings basketball team. That is Barry Swafford, Jordan Cooper, and Bill Osborne.
Jenny Bear. Jenny Bear. Are you ready? Every year I always have a famous quote. Some of you like it, some of you don't. The man who said this quote is from Alabama. Paul Bear Bryant. But the quote absolutely fits our team. I'm sorry, guys. The school and the and quote are very different, you know what I mean? So it says, if you believe in yourself, have dedication and pride, and never quit, you will be a winner. The price of victory is high, but so are the rewards. It's true. You know, working so hard and we finally win, there are rewards with it. The memories looking back. My 2013, 2014 basketball team leads mine. Okay, Letterman, Ethan Burrell, Cornelius Johnson, Hunter Johnson, Nakia Johnson, Larry Lacey, Tori Booker, Ladarius Robinson, Misael Sanchez, manager, Jamal Shaw, Tristan Webster, and the last Rashard Witherspoon. This team, the miracle team, absolutely the miracle team, love name. Our year this year, Mr. Melka can agree, he can attest to this. These boys, you know what I mean. The last 3 years in Mason District Tournament, we've been in the top 3 in a row. We didn't win all the 3 years, but okay. Honor our player, All-American, NDAA. You know this player, All-American, also went to USAT, the deaf basketball team, all-star basketball team, nationwide, and over in North Carolina. He represents our school very well. Last year we had 2 boys to go, and this year we had 1 boy. And I hope even more in the future, right? The next couple of years. What a big honor to Tori look. Also, he won the USADP All-American MVP. What a huge honor for our school. The individual award, the assistant, Nakia Johnson. Pay attention. Call on your name. The most stealing the ball, Ladarius Johnson. We had several players that were wonderful this year to honor, but one thing happened in the season. The person that really carried the team, if they had not, that would have been our big question. So we decided, absolutely, we're showing mercy. The Viking Heart Award. No, Alan Milka and Mrs. Alexander's favorite, easy pick this year. Oh, people kept coming up to me telling me, wow, I'm so impressed with this player, working with the team and the patient. Whether you won or didn't, they were there, supported. Who was it? All of you are quiet. Jamal Shaw. Jordan said, it's give me the ball, Jamal Shaw. Kill two birds with one stone. This year, our big honor are 2 awards, school-wide. One from the Southeastern Mason-Dixon tournament. We won 3rd place. I tell you, 3 years running, the top 3, I can't ask for anything more. I can't complain. It's great. So if you could, just a moment, present this to Mr. Milka. We have one more to brag on. We won the district, well, not we placed 4th place in our district this year. That was such a huge honor for us. And finally to advance in the regional this year, it's been a very long time since that's happened. But you did it. We asked Mr. Milka, would you please come up and accept these for the team? Okay, thank you very much for your support. We hope to do this even better next year.
Okay, before we go to swimming, we have 2 very, very important announcements tonight. First, I would like to introduce Mr. Troy Hayden. Hayden to talk about our first announcement. Please come up.
For some 30 years, I had the pleasure to stand right here and present trophies to some very beautiful girls and some very handsome young men. I think that the girls and boys that lettered under my time would tell you that I was a preacher. And I stood up here and I preached to them how important their character and attitude and and their grades in school were much more important than how fast they ran, how high they jumped. Because when you get out in the world, the boss is not going to ask you how high did you jump or how fast did you run. He's going to want to know about your character, your attitude, your grades. Keep that in your mind. Now I'm finished preaching. I want to tell you a little bit about a man that I first met in 1960. That was my first year here at TSD. I was assistant basketball coach to a man named Robert. I only see one person here that knows 1, 2, 3. Wade. Wade Anderton was the boy that I'm talking about. First met him in 1960. He was a freshman. He looked exactly the same as he does now. People that knew Wade back in 1960 said, "Hey, I'm making in my time at TSD, 30 years, Wade is among the best basketball players in the history of TSD. He made all district 3 straight years. He made All-American depth 3 straight years. His team, him as a leader, won 2 great Mason-Dixon tournaments. He set the old AIL, that's Knoxville, I can't spell it, or Scholastic Schools. He led them in scoring 2 straight years. He established a 1-game record. 45 points in 1 game.
65.
65, excuse me. I don't remember, I'm old. Way back in 1960. That same night, there was a boy that played in South High School named Jay Cole. We were so excited that Wade had broken that record. We called the newspaper. They called us back about 5 minutes later and said, "Sorry, Jay Cole scored 66. That same night, 65 points in 1 game. He was a good student. He was had great character and attitude. He is successful in life for that reason. Wade, I'm very, very proud to say I have known you for 8 years. I'm still proud of you.
You all have probably seen his jersey, the actual jersey he wore in games, number 40, hanging in the trophy case. That banner we will hang in the gym, so you all will remember forever. He was one of the best basketball players we've had here at TSD. Thank you so much.
Now it's 19. 2014. Wow, time is so fast.
to TSD history. Our next announcement, I'd like to invite Barry Swafford and Bob Furman.
Hi, my old assistant. Always good to see you. Been an assistant coach for a very long time, Bob Furman. Let's see, it was 1996. Let me back up a little bit. I'm happy to see Troy. Our own team, 1993 Team Mississippi tournament there. You remember that? The boy, real small, thin. Jim Allen Smith. I remember in 1995, the winter time, we had gone over there to North Carolina to the death, and we had lost. We were so mad. We were chewing out the players, and why did all these things happen? And Jim Allen Smith, he missed a layup that would have helped us win the game. We were so angry. We got on the bus and said, come here. Come up here. We want to discuss about all those things that went wrong. Off the court problems and whatnot. About 2 hours, I think it was. So we decided to change his act then. Change everything. All of January just up and changed. So he learned, was motivated. He just took off. It was amazing. That had never happened in TSD history to be able to run like he could. It was amazing to watch. I was happy in my philosophy for 10 straight he was able to do that during the game. We practiced. We would count and sit there up to 10. You remember that? We'd watch and be like, oh my gosh, I could do that. Amazing. Okay, well, there you go. Have at it. So he kept doing that in all of the games and all the hearing teams. Well, couldn't stop him. Honestly, he was one of the best in TSC history. I'll let Bob explain more in just a minute. I'll let him explain why we thought he was the best. That year, he kept progressing. But then in the tournament, my wife was giving birth to Ethan, so I had stayed. Furman took over for me went to Alabama. During the tournament there, we got in third place. All of the honors that we were able to do. Got first team history. First team Mason-Dixon tournament there. Deaf Player of the Year nationwide was recognized. NAD. And I had voted for him because growing up, I had seen Wade play 65 points that night. I remember sitting there in the old gym and watching him just go, counting up how many points that he was getting. I remember that night. And I saw Jim. They were honestly not good night. But Wade wasn't allowed to duck back then. The rules of the game had changed quite a bit since he was involved with Jim's time. So Wade was definitely the best for his time and Jim for his. Furman, do you have more to add?
Jim Allen. Since I didn't grow up at TSD, I grew up in the Northeast, where the first deaf school in America was. I grew up and I played with other players. And the best player on my team, the best I've ever seen in the Mason-Dixon tournament was the Eastern School for the Deaf tournament. and I've seen different states all over, and I was impressed by that one boy. So then I went to Gallaudet, and I played Gallaudet basketball too. There was one boy that I grew up with, and he was the best player. He rebounded, dribbled, stole. He could do anything, 3 points. But he couldn't do 3-point. Okay, 30 to 40 points every game. Means if there's a 3-pointer, it's going to be 60 or 70 points every game. Wow. That boy was impressive. And then Gallaudet didn't have anyone compared to that. So then he moved here. I'm coached at TSD. And I saw Wade play, and he was really good. But still, I was thinking of a more Eastern player, Jim Allen. And we had a meeting about behaviors and all this other stuff. And he needed to change, so he finally did. He changed overnight. It was insane. He just kind of took over, and he started stealing, he started dribbling, and
Yeah.
so we went to the Mason-Dixon tournament, and still to this day, Jim Allen has just been amazing, uncomparable to dunking, to defense, and to stealing, to dribbling. And he's, how tall is he? 6'4", 6'4". So typically, tall people can't steal balls, but he stole easily. He was done. It doesn't matter. We couldn't stop him. He was incredible.
With this being said, we'd like to honor Jim Allen Smith with his jersey to retire and same as Wade. It's a good night. I wish I was able to be here, but I want to show you his jersey. Okay, Wade. I'm going to honor both these players with an award, a plaque, to recognize them at this school. Wade, do you mind coming so we can present the award? What an honor. The other one for Jim Allen Smith.
We have a rich athletic history here at TSD. You all should be proud of that. They set the foundation, and you are keeping it going. Thank you for coming tonight. I appreciate it. Thank you, Troy, for talking about Wade. I wished I had seen him play 65 points. That's amazing. Okay, next is our swimming award. The coaches Jeannie Fair, Oliver Lane, and Anthony Lippert.
Would the members of the swim team please come to the members of the swim team?
Our special guests, now, some of them, remember, I coach some of them like Penny Oaks, who's not paying attention. I'm talking about you. On the swim team? Yeah. They had good experiences. All right, 3 things that were really neat this year for the TSD swim team. First of all, when we went to the store, Jaws, that's where they sell swim things. And these guys were fascinated with that. They had no idea there's a special way to fit your goggles, and a special way to fit your swimsuits. And they were great at the store. The second one, we had an opportunity to tour the Allen Jones Aquatic Center at UT, and we got to see all the UT swimmers. We got to see them working out, and these kids were impressed. We got to go to the weight room. They got to go to the swimmers' lounge, and it was great. And the third thing was that we had 3 swim meets finally this year, and it was so much fun. And these kids were great. And real quick, I got an email from their coach after the third meet. They emailed me and they said things like, they are really, really nice. I like this place. They were impressed with you. I want more meets with TSD. Can we go back? They are really improving. And they noticed that we didn't know how to do butterfly. And they said, we will go back and teach you butterfly. You all impressed a lot of people at our swim meets, and I'm really proud of that. And you should be proud of yourself. So first, our letter winner, the letter winners. First is a boy. He worked hard. He came to practice every day and worked hard. He swam the 100 freestyle. That was his specialty. He improved. The first meet, he swam 1:50. In the third meet, he swam 1:37. He improved a lot, and that is Caleb. Next goes to a boy. It was his first year. And I have to thank Jason Bork, because Jason Bork works in the cottage and said, you need to join the swim team. You go, I can't. He said, you're going to join the swim team. And he did, and he improved his confidence and his skills so much. And now he is so eager for next year. And who is that? Yes, that is Patton. To the boy last year, his club was, I can't. We say, you can't yet, but in the future. And this year he could. He could swim in the deep end without anything. He learned a flip turn. He learned to dive. And who is that? Trenton. That was wrong, Jimmy Wong. Now, this boy had a restriction a little bit through the year, so he did not improve as much as he wanted to. But when he came, he worked so hard. It is so cool to see him swimming. And this is Javier Lucia. The next letter goes to the boy that in all 3 meets won the 100 breaststroke. All 3 straight meets, he won that event. And then we finally begged him to learn how to swim the IM. That means you have to go freestyle, breaststroke, backstroke, and fly. He accepted it, and he did it, and that is Christian Osborne. And the next letter goes to a boy. Some of the kids had gone home our first meet. It had a conflict with bad weather. And they sent, some of the kids went home early. Well, this boy went home, so he missed the first meet. So the second meet, because it's his first year on the team, we're like, it's okay, it's all right. He is such a joy. He worked so hard. He did great. He's so friendly. And who is that? Austin Rhodes. The next letter goes to the boy whose quote this year is, I can dive. I can dive. You want to see me? I can dive. Finally, This kid is the hardest worker that we had. He is an amazing backstroker. When we would have the meets, and he'd go backstroke, people would just be like, oh my, win, win, win. He finally improved his time under a minute. He had worked so hard to do that. He didn't like to swim freestyle. He didn't like to go breaststroke, but he would do it if I would please. And this letter goes to Jimmy Long. The next letter goes to a boy who also had a few restrictions through the season. But this swimmer, he had the prettiest form. His swimming, it was perfect. And we were just so impressed with that. And so his goal for next year is to speed it up a little bit. Who is that? Thomas. The next letter goes to a girl that in all the meets, all the parents, the coaches, everyone would come up to us and say, that girl's a swimmer. Because they could just see her skills were just amazing. We're still trying to help her understand she's got such good skills. She doesn't believe it. She's a beautiful freestyler. She works so hard. And I really, really have high hopes for her next year. And that is Elena's. Here's another one. I can dive, finally. And her parents are here, and they are witness to the fact that the first year we would just spend hours with her, standing on the side. Go, go, go. This year, she got it. She also finally started swimming with her face down all the time. She works hard at practice. She has no drama. She comes to practice to work, and that is Emily. All right, my next letter winner goes to a girl I coached. And she had the moment. One day she came to practice and it was like, wow. I mean, it just had changed. I don't know what happened. It connected, and she practiced and worked so hard, and she really, really ended the season as a great swimmer. That's Tiffany. And the other two, Anna is not here tonight, and Vernon. And I'm sorry that Vernon is not here. He is a senior, and in 2011, he came to the swim team and wanted to be a manager. And we led him, and we were happy to have him. And he was shy, and he would stand back. And this year, he just bloomed. He was so wonderful, and we were so proud of him. So my awards. The Viking Heart Awards for the girl. This girl has really a heart for TSD, and really it just about broke my heart one day. She came to practice, and she told me her mom has passed away several years ago. And she came and she told me that one of the things that her family had saved for her was a swim team trophy that her mom had won at a banquet. And so Tiffany had that trophy, and it kind of reminded her that her mama was a swimmer and she was going to follow the same way. So my Viking Purple Heart Award goes to Tiffany. Our Viking Heart Award for the boy goes to the young man. Just a great attitude. I mean, a great attitude. He would come to practice, he would say, help me. I want to learn this. I want to learn that. And this award goes to Austin Rhodes. Our Leadership Award goes to a boy. He was the first boy to arrive at practice, the first boy ready, first boy in the water. He followed the workout plan. He read the board. He did it. He worked. No problems ever. And he encouraged all of them, all the time, even at the meets, whatever. He was our encourager and our leader, and that is Jimmy Wong. Most improved girl. Again, I mean, if you hadn't seen it, you wouldn't believe it. But she's worked so hard in these 2 years. She's improved her backstroke time by 10 seconds. She can put her face in the water. She can dive. She's a hard worker. And the most improved girl is Emily. And the most improved boy is the young man that I can't. He was scared. He didn't know if he wanted to be on the swim team, but he came every day, even though he would say, "Gene Fair, we swimming today?" "Yes, come on." And he worked and worked and improved, and I'm so proud of him, and that is Patton. And now our Mrs. Flower Award, and these old timers know, she set up our swim team, and she loved the swim team, right? She drove Troy crazy often, but it was in her heart. She just had a passion. She loved it. And she loved all the kids. She didn't care if they could swim. It didn't matter. They were on the team if they wanted to work hard. So this is really a very special award. And you get a small plaque, and then we save the award in the trophy case at Aiken Gym. And I'm giving this award to the smallest boy on the team that has the biggest heart. This boy wrote an invitation one time to his teacher. We were having a swim meet, kind of a showing our skills, and he wrote a letter to his teacher, Dr. Stennett, and it said, "Water and snakes will be served." And she called me, and she said, "I'll come, but I'm not going to eat snakes." This boy, amazing. But when it really hit me was at a swim meet when Mr. Malka had come. And when it was over, he came up and he said, "Wow." He said, "I cannot believe my eyes." He remembers when Jimmy Wong couldn't swim. and he said, he really looks like a swimmer now. I'm going to really miss him. He's a senior. So this year, the Mrs. Flower Award is going to Jimmy Wong. I want to thank you all. You were fabulous. I hope to see you next year. You can all be leaders. We're looking for a captain. We want someone to take responsibility for the team. And we're really eager and hope to have a great season next year. Thank you.
Next, I invite our track and field coaches, the girls team, Sharon Brown and Shelly King. And the boys team is Daniel Gerald and Sam Carter.
Will the track members please come and stand up? All the way to your name, just come forward and we'll receive your letter of award. First of all, Demetria Beasley. Just come over there. Carly Shaw. Dina Ellen Berger. Dina. Michaela Evans. Thank you. Angela Merrill, she here. Amber Holmes. Dominique Holmes. Laura Johnson. We've had a lot of girls this year, first time. More girls than boys. Awesome. Tiffany Paul. Janet Pittman. Hannah Strickland. Destiny Thompson. Valeria Tiffany. And those are the girls. Coach Gerald will give the boys. Oh, I will give the boys. One thing I love about coaching track is I get to work with the guys too, so I really enjoyed that. And you too. Clarence Cunningham. Gachal Duhamel. Vernon, not here. He's our manager. Larry, Lacy. Good man. Javier Lacia. See him running in the 100. Wow. Kendall Porter. Darius Robinson. Wonderful relay. fall. It's a long time joke between us. Kristen Webster, my captain. Jimmy Wong, manager. And those are the boys.
Well, every year I stand up here and say that this is the best track team that we've had so far. And I will say it again. It's right here. This team is awesome. The attitude, everything. When we go out in public, we have no problems. Everybody tries the best that they can. It would be impossibly more proud of a team than these guys right here. I am so proud of you all. I do want to ask a shout come up here just real quick. I've been asking him. Last year I would ask him. I didn't have him in class, but whenever I saw him at lunch or saw him just during the day, I'd be like, "Was your track this spring? This was last year." Nope. Wasn't interested. So this year I just told him. I didn't ask him more. I was like, "You're going to be on the track team, okay?" And he finally agreed and came out, and I'm relieved that he did. We went to Kentucky for the Bird Seeger Classic. It's a national track meet, and it's open to all deaf and hard of hearing students in the nation. We were able to go to Kentucky at the School for the Deaf there last month. He was so awesome. He set it in the 1600. You can see it right here. The 1600 he won big time. And then the 3200, he set a record for that particular meet for the Bird Seeger Classic. So that was a big deal. He got 2 awards there. Well, he got those 2 awards, the 1600, 3200, and then he got an award for the best male athlete at the meet. Last week, he and I went to Christian Academy at Knoxville, CAK, for the sections, because he qualified with his times in those 2 events. And he improved his time in the 1600 at Kentucky. He ran the 1600 in 4:58. That's less than a 5-minute mile. Okay. Last Thursday, he improved that time by 14 seconds. In the 3200 that he set the record in Kentucky, he ran it in 10:58. Right? Last Thursday, he ran it in 10:39. That was almost a 20-second improvement. Wow, this is awesome. We're going this Thursday back to CAK for the regionals. If he qualifies there, then next week we'll be going to state. He's a sophomore. At Kentucky, we had some of the officials for the Deaf Olympics approach us, and we're trying to get that worked out. I think it will happen. I can see him going to Turkey for the Deaf Olympics in 2017. It's not said, but
Girls awards. First of all, most improved girl is Angela Berry. Hello, Angela. Congratulations. She ran the 100 and the 200. And on the girls 4x1 relay. Best track, Amber Holmes. She's fast. us the best person, but the one with that internal motivation to succeed. And this goes to Hannah Strickland.
The most improved athlete, Marshall. Best field is Tristan Webster. He's also our team captain. The Viking heart is Larry Lacey. And the best track is a shadow.
For the final award, we would like Mr. Troy to come up with us, please. You want a free score, Troy? Pretty good. This award is in honor of Miss Ma'am, my former college teacher, my former boss. Anyway, for the girls, this is a really, really very big honor to receive this award because, like Troy has said for many, many years, track is the only true sport. Is that right, Mr. Troy? Amen. The girl winner is McKenna Evans. And the boy winner is Tristan Webster.
For
TSSAA sport, but it's something new that we did this spring. And we've really focused on strength and conditioning this year, and it's going to get better in the future. To give out these 2 awards this year is Jordan Cooper.
Alright, so my wife was nice enough to inform me that the last time I was standing here and presenting an award, she said, "You didn't explain it. You didn't give the boy recognition. You just handed out an award and you're trying to see if you could just break the record of the fastest award presentation." I tried. This time, I will explain a little bit more. This year was our first opportunity of starting this strength conditioning program itself. And I can't even begin to explain how proud I am of all the boys who were involved this spring. Next year, I promise, more girls, you will be involved. I promise. This year was our experiment year, all right? All the boys who participated, please stand up. Just stand up in your chair, please. All swimming, football, basketball, doesn't matter. All of y'all participated this year. Tori, you were in the weight room. I promise, I saw you there. All these boys, they showed up every day. They weren't required, even though I encourage a lot with threats and things, but whatever. They all showed up every day. I was so proud of them. Honestly, we started with nothing. And all these boys, they gained power, strength, and most importantly, confidence. And that's something I want you to take from here in the sports world, PSD, into the real world. The confidence that you can always have. I want you to think about that. This year I had 2 groups. One was just normal football players. After school, every day, they worked really hard. 2, we had a CrossFit group. Had 6 boys who participated in that. And they were part of a competition also that was nationwide. Had 10 School for the Deaf involved. And it was an awesome experience. All the boys, all 6, had a wonderful time. And I'm proud of all of you who participated. For the first group, who won the Strength Conditioning Award, first one is Harley Carpenter. You hear? Harley he showed up the first day. His first time benching was under 100 pounds. We finished and he was over 150.
Wow.
A lot of improvement. I was really impressed with him. Awesome. For my CrossFit group, it was hard to pick, honestly. It was all 6. I've never seen that work ethic before. If they could do that in football last year, we'd be standing here with another trophy for Mason-Dixon and national championship, I promise you. I'm hoping now that translates to next year for football. I hope. All their motivation was amazing. Every day they showed up and worked hard. Was it easy? No. I wish I would have left the pictures. I would have given the pictures to Luke. And all the boys are laying on the ground after the workout. Just laying there saying, "Jordan, no more, please." But every day they showed up again and again and again. I'm really proud of you. I had to pick only one. So, Tristan, for like the 20th time tonight, come on up here and give it a award.
what your talents are. Most of you I remember, I was here, not Wade. But others, yes. But I'm so happy that you're here tonight, and I hope it becomes regular. It's good to see you. Now I want to talk a little bit about a man that you all know, E. Conley Aiken. See those nods? They know. They know that he was the most precious man. They know that this man is someone that we really wish our boys and girls would come to. He was just a wonderful man. He was a teacher, coach, AD, many years. Very, very, very fine man. He established the support to go to a senior or someone in their last year of eligibility, and someone who had the highest grade point average. And so tonight I'm very honored to give this award to Ashley Conley. This second award is named for Johnny Bell. He was an athlete in the Knoxville area. He is not here, but every year the Optimist Club gives this award in his memory. And this award is given to someone with good grades, good character, just excellent athlete. And all the schools in Knoxville have a winner. And our TSD winner this year is, are you sure it's right? Again, Ashley.
For the next award, the Patsy R. Smith Award, all the female coaches, or lady Vikings coaches come up, please.
This is the Patsy R. Smith Coaches Girl Athlete of the Year. This award was established in 1980 to honor the best girl athlete at TSD. Coaches of girls' sports choose the winner. The winner must compete in at least 2 sports during the year. This award was named in honor of Patsy R. Smith, longtime coach at TSD. Patsy Smith taught and coached at TSD for 42 years. She served as the head girls basketball coach, the head girls track coach, and the head girls volleyball coach. This year's winner goes to Michaela Evans.
Stettler. I wish he was here tonight to give it to him and recognize his work. He's come so far. He's such a good, great kid, and I wish he was here tonight. I'm sad he's not. Congratulations to Vernon. I'm going to say one quick thing about Mr. Melton for the closing remarks. We talked about earlier about being proud at TSD. These former players and coaches are really proud of TSD. We have 139 All-Americans. Some were added tonight. Who was All-American? Kayla, Tori, Richard. You're part of that history now. We have 28 Deaf Olympians here at TSD. We may have one in the future. Hope so. We have 18 Mason-Dixon championships. That's something to be proud of. We have 16 Mason-Dixon sportsmanship awards. Mr. Milka's favorite award. We have 16 of those. We have 14 national championships here at TSD. We have 7 TSSAA state championships here at TSD. We have a rich history, athletic history at TSD. You need to be proud of it. When you go out in the community, be proud. Show your purple with pride. They do, I do, the coaches do, and you can too. Thank you. Mr. Welker for the closing remarks.
I want to echo what was said about Ruth. He doesn't get enough applause, particularly for tonight. It's been a wonderful. As I think you may have figured out, sportsmanship is very important to me. We can talk about the score and what we did. We can also talk about who you are. And that's sportsmanship. Who are you? How do you work? I could talk again tonight. I have a long list of things to talk about, but everyone's already spoken my ideas. And they're easy ones to steal, because you just look in this room, look at the person sitting next to you, or sitting down a little further. We're all champions. This is a wonderful school with wonderful students, staff, faculty, coaches, athletes, and everyone else that I missed. So what I'm going to say to you is something that I heard on radio. Whatever you do, wherever you go, be a good sport.
Thank you for coming again tonight. We appreciate you all being here. Good night.
Thank you.
Delicious. Thank you all so much.
What state?
I'm trying to be nice and polite and